You hear that crow? It's up there somewhere. Oh. Moving a little slow. I'm moving a little slow this morning. Thought I'd show you around the Jeep. The Jeep MJ, the Jeep Comanche. Here it is. Jeep Comanche, 1990. 200,000 miles on it. Got it a couple weeks ago. Really haven't done a ton to it. Got it running. Had to put a new crank position sensor on it. I put Zep floor wax on it, believe it or not. The paint was all chalky. So the only way I could figure out I tried different things to revitalize it, and nothing seemed to work the way I wanted it to. I didn't want it shiny like a new car. I wanted it to keep its patina. And here you can see the Zep on here. It beads the water off. It's kind of cool. And here's the patina, the rust, so to speak. I just wanted to protect the rust. You know, it's got a lot of character. The rails are all beat up. It's an old farm truck. The person who owned it, I think, sold farm supplies. I found a farm list on it of customers. My wife made those decals to put on the Jeep emblem. That's why it looks nice. It cleaned up kind of nice. Came with the crappie.com logo. No, I put that on there. See, here's a patina. It's got character built in all over. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. I put the mirror on it. It's got big holes in there for a floor that I just did this temporarily now. Realize that. This is all temporary because I needed to be able to move it and drive it. But essentially you couldn't even drive it. Oh, I got it all. Oh, well, I put heavy metal underneath it. Here, let me go ahead and this can all go back on. If you recognize that, that's an old electric panel. So I put an electric panel, it's solid as a rock. I put, this is RV tape around it. It's not sealed up, it's just, you know, sealed up with the tape as much as possible. So it's good for now. This is roofing paper. I didn't want to seal it. I wanted to, if it does get water in it, see, it needs all sorts of repairs. There's a hole there, there's a hole there. But for now, heck, it has such a big hole in the floor, it was undrivable. At least now you can drive it. But I gotta work on the seat. Right now, I got a rag box for a seat. How did I like that? So it had a bench here, and the bench I didn't really like. It had no side bolsters, and I'm a kind of guy that I got a long body, and I kind of need side bolsters. So I bought these seats off of Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna install bucket seats here. So I think these seats will be a little bit better than this seat, which is a little bit worse than a bench seat. So I used rust reformer. I kind of rust reformered the whole floor. And we're getting there slowly. I had to fix the ignition. That wasn't working. I took the door panels off. There was so much glass in there, it was crazy because somebody had replaced this window and it was all filled with glass. So I vacuumed all the glass out. I put new door check in. It still makes the clicking noises even though I put the right pin in it. So I don't know what's up with that. I gotta look at that. Let's look at the bench seat. The bucket seat. I think it's cool with all of these marks and everything, with all of the character. You know, it's got a little tiny crease there. It had a dent here, but that popped out like an oil can, like I had mentioned before. See all the sun fading? I think it's neat. This floor needs work too, but it's not as bad as the other one. You can actually see the floor, right? It does have a hole there. I just covered it up with tape. And here's the the bucket seats that I bought. I kind of propped it up there with wood. I've got the parts to put that together, which I will do so here shortly. So that's it. I think it's cool. See, this door has a door check and it closes real nice and easy. The other one makes all sorts of noises, and that's a new door check. But I don't know what I gotta do with that. I'll figure it out. You know what is awesome? I bought this Jeep Comanche. So now I got a red Jeep. That's a project, truck, pickup truck, a pick-me-up truck. I got a red Jeep, and here's my project red boat. I got a project white Jeep, 2-door manual transmission, just like the red one. This is a Cherokee, and I got a white boat. And the crazy thing is, there's a blue Jeep, the first Jeep that I got. This one's actually in nice condition. Let's take a walk around it. I gotta replace, here's a froggy. See the frog? He's hiding in there. Hi, frog. So here's the blue Jeep, the first one that I bought. These tires, these wheels are too big for it. You can see there's no room, and it does hit. But I'm getting better tires. That'll be fixed. But this is the first Jeep, Cherokee. It's got the patina stuff going on too. It's a 1996. It's actually really nice. It's got a nice front end. Ooh, my logo's coming off. I gotta fix that. But what I was saying is, there's a blue bayliner in my boathouse that I fish off of. So I have 3 red, white, and blue Jeeps and 3 red, white, and blue boats that go with them. Isn't that crazy? Here's a blue bayliner. Now, one thing I didn't point out over here, just like you've seen on the blue Jeep, this front end was kind of wrecked. This was bent. This was pushed in a little bit. Not bad, it was pushed in at this side too. And I pulled it all out using this, tied to that tree. And fixed that, painted it black, flat black, replaced all the lenses, lens have been replaced, and the headlights. Now it's got LED headlights. So that's cool. I think the front end looks really nice now. This is my new style, and here's the old style with the old light bulbs. The old ones are cool too, but those LED headlights, they are actually super nice and bright. So this one's got to get worked on next. This one has big holes in the floor too on both sides. So this one needs more flooring replacement than even this one needed. That's what happens. There's like no rust on anywhere else on the side panels. It's all because they leak somewhere. Even here they leak, and in the cowl it leaks down into the floor, and you have standing water in that carpeting that just sits there and doesn't have anywhere to go. That wet carpeting just rusts, makes that floor rust over time. And that's pretty much it. I think it's cool. A pickup truck. My wife traded in the F-150, which I love so much. I had to get another pickup truck. And this is the other pickup truck. Hopefully I'll get that red boat done. And you'll see this red pickup truck, Jeep, pulling that red boat right there. This one. And then hopefully even someday you'll see that white Jeep pulling this white boat. That'd be cool. And then here's the white pickup truck, F-250. Love it, but it's impossible to turn. It takes, two city streets to do a U-turn or anything. It's a long bed, but it pulls that camper superbly. So we got a truck for every toy, right? What a nut bag, right?